I built a field of sunflowers out of 266 tiny wooden pieces. It took hours, but wait until you see this light up. Let's unbox it, build it, and watch it come to life. It wasn't always easy. There were some really difficult parts to this, but I really enjoyed it. Let's start by talking about the things I liked about it and stay till the very end because that's when I'm gonna bring in my finished project. It was a lot like doing a puzzle mixed with Lego. On the one aspect, you had the instructions and it was step 1, step 2, step 3, and sometimes you had to do 2 of something just like in a Lego, but it fits together more like a puzzle and less like a Lego. So that's how my son described it, and I have to agree. A little bit of both. Super fun. It's definitely something that I want to do more of. I already have my next one, but let's stay focused. My son started helping me. He's 13. He loves doing Lego, but even more importantly, he loves doing things with me. So he started off doing this with me. We had our own little sections that we were working on, and that worked out great. We spent about an hour the first day, an hour the next day. We spent a lot of hours working on this, but at some point he was just like, it's okay, Mom, you can finish it by yourself. And so I did, no problem, because I really did enjoy it. I appreciated that the instructions were pretty easy to read, but somewhere in these instructions, I missed a step. Now, I don't know if it was when my son was helping me, because I know he did his stuff right, but I think we were each supposed to do 2 of the same flowers. I'm just showing you so you can see the instructions are pretty clear. A lot of the flowers you were supposed to do 2 sets of, and somewhere in there we didn't. So when I got to the end and I realized I was missing flowers, I'm gonna show you that in just a second, I realized it was too late. But this kit came with so many extra pieces. Can you guess what I did? Just a minute, I'm gonna show you. You had spares of everything. You had spares, and look, I still have spares. See all that? So when I got to the end and I was missing flowers, I decided, you know what, I can make a flower. Is that what you would have done? I'm gonna make a flower. I'm not so great at making flowers free form, but in just a second, I'll show you what I came up with. I ended up needing to do, I'm looking at it right now. I think I just did the one, but oh no, I did 2. Let's see if you can tell which ones. I ended up needing to do 2. One that I won't give anything away. In just a second, I'll show you, and then I want you to guess which one I made personally, not using the instructions. But even so, I think it turned out really cute, even with me having to do my own design for the flowers. I loved that it came with every single thing that you needed and extra because I did break some pieces. The wood is pretty thin, and some tricks that I found while I was doing this is if you kind of push it out through the front side, right at the edges, they don't break as easily. Some of them are teeny tiny, and if I try to pop them out real quick, that's when I would break them. But if you just gently push it out, I had one of those really sharp pair of tweezers, craft tweezers, and I would take it and I would push it right at the top. And then there were some things that I had to use the glue dots for to get them to stick. I don't know if that was user error, and I'll show you in just a second. I don't know if that was user error or if that was their not assembling it, not having it to be, you know what I mean, if it was the kit's fault. But I made do, and I had plenty of glue dots, so it wasn't like it was a big hindrance. But when I got to the end, I actually needed glue dots. So then I had to go get my own. And anyways, it still turned out just fine. Quick pause. If you're loving this project and you want one for yourself, I've linked it below. I'm not monetized yet, so when you buy through my links, that's how you can support me and help me to keep making these videos. Okay, let me show you what I did. Are you ready? You're gonna guess, oh no, pieces are falling out. You're gonna guess which one of these is the one that I did. Ready? Which ones are the flowers that I made? Well, I'm gonna tell you in case you couldn't tell. This one did not come with the kit. I made that, beautimous. And this one looks like it came with the kit, and it mostly matches. It is a sunflower missing its petals, so it's pretty close to what it should have been. It just was missing petals. Not bad. Not bad if I say so myself. I like it. I like it. I think it's really cute. I think this one, I think I had to make some adjustments on this one too. I think from far away, other than this exact one, you couldn't tell that I made mistakes. I will just end by saying, I'll stop yapping now, by saying, this was a lot of fun. It was something different that I'd never done before, and I love a new craft. It took hours upon hours, probably close to 8 and 10. Could be wrong on that, but I feel like it took me between 8 and 10. One day I just worked straight through for like 3 hours and I was in the zone, but it was fun. And on my ranking scale of 1 to 10, if I'm gonna rank this, I give this a 7. Who do I think this is for? I think this is for anybody who likes puzzles, who likes miniatures, anyone who likes Lego. This is not for anyone who thinks Legos are tedious or who wouldn't enjoy doing a large puzzle. If you have low vision or you gripping things is hard, this may be difficult for you. Do I think it can be solved with a large magnifying glass? I actually do. If you have the right magnifying glass and you can do diamond art or Legos, then you should be able to do this with that same thing. It's no more difficult than that. And the instructions are really good. And as I mentioned, I already have the next one ready to go. The company sent me both of these. I'm not sponsored. They just sent me free products to try. And this is the next one. That's how much I like it. I'm ready to do the second one. If you've done this kind of puzzle or specifically from this company, let me know. The really cool thing about this is that you can actually gift this to somebody. It's actually designed in a way that if you wanted to build this and give it to somebody, you could, all built, which is pretty cool. I like that. Let's do the big reveal. I haven't even lit it up yet. So we're gonna do it and we're gonna see it together at the same time. Okay, are we ready to light it up? Dun, dun, dun. Isn't it so pretty? Well, I think this is super cute. I think this is cuter. I love miniatures. If you also like to do crafts, give me a like. Let me know this is something you'd enjoy seeing again. And let's keep creating beautiful things.